But he will learn his duties and
Elayne can't.
I'd like that. It is my duty to rid out Gwen and Nynaeve.
Mungo, who in turn will speak quietly to the
Hello
innkeeper.
guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this review with you guys because recently I just got into the show, you know, The Wheels of Time, to go ahead and finally watch season 3. We all know that it's a season 3 that was way past due, and it's finally here. And I was so excited to see that there is actually a new lesbian love affair that developed, and yo, it's like a young spicy love situationship that happened. And you know, I just wanted to come here to share it with you guys because if you guys don't know, during season 1 and season 2 we actually got a very classic, you know, lesbian couple between two powerful, you know, elder women, who was basically Moraine and also of course, you know, the queen. So yes, but today we will speak about this new lesbian couple that actually developed, or let's not say couple, let's say situation love affair that happened between those two amazing you know, characters. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you guys are also currently following season 3, let me know your thoughts on it because like I always say, your opinion does matter. So let's get right into further details. So let's first start off by breaking down the characters so you guys can understand, you know, each of their roles. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with Elayne. She is the heir to the throne of Handor Kingdom. She is her mother's only daughter. Endor is a kingdom in the world of the Wheels of Time. In season 2, she joins to become a novice in the White Tower where the woman's actually attempting to master their own power. So she basically have decided to go ahead and have her own journey because as season 3 progresses, you can actually see that she have decided that she doesn't want to become queen despite her mom wanting her to be. You know, she basically told her mom that, you know, her goal is to become a novice and that, you know, she doesn't want to go ahead and become queen. She wants her own path. She understands that her mom wants what her mom wants for her, but there's not her path. Also, you can see that her mom wasn't very happy by the decision that she had made, but she had decided to respect it. And then obviously we also have to speak about Aviendha. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce her, you know, pronunciation of her character. I will just say Aviendha is from a Nine village. She becomes a madam of despair. She was eventually called up to give her spares and train as a wise one. And also you can see that Aviendha chose to delay her duties. She first left the three field land to basically search for the dragon and bring him back home to the village so that she, you know, basically can, you know, accomplish this prophecy that has been going along in her village for quite a while. So she is in charge to bring him back because, you know, to bring him basically back to her village to do something like that. And if you guys don't know, the series is actually available to watch on Prime Video, and it follows Moraine, a member of a magical organization that takes 5 young people on a journey by believing that one of them might be basically the lost dragon of a powerful individual that's prosperity to save the world of his destined to. Yes. So basically we can start to see that the two, in this case, you know, Elayne and Aviendha, to get closer in the first episode of season 3. So basically, you know, they are on a mission where they will have to part ways because, you know, they are being detected and, you know, there are people behind them. So they will have to split up. So in this case, Elayne, she will go back to the White, you know, to the White Tower to continue her duties to become a novice. And also you can see that Aviendha, she will have to go along with the dragon so that they can find out what they need to find out in order to get the mission accomplished. So basically the two ladies, they are going separate ways. But before they went separate ways, we can actually see that, you know, they had their, you know, moment together with each other where they basically just spoke about things quite briefly, but later on, you know, you can see that, you know, there was also, you know, a situation going on where people were saying that the only person that, you know, in this case, Aviendha actually likes is Elayne because she doesn't speak to people much and she's actually the only person that she has, you know, decent conversations with. So that was already a sign that there might be something going on between the two. So basically, Elayne, you know, she had, you know, her called up that the next day she would be going back to the White Tower. So, you know, they were just everybody, you know, kind of some way in their own way saying goodbye to one another. And of course, Elayne approached Aviendha while she was on the terrace. And they had this whole conversation, took her something to drink. And during that moment, you know, they have hooked up, and you can say both of them were like finally, like it's finally happening, because it was a chemistry that was already like building up. It was just a matter of time for them to actually have this moment, and the fact that it finally happened, I feel like it was very good. So you can see at the progression, at the end of the episode, they actually end up parting ways. Like I said, Elayne, she goes back to the White Tire and Tower in this case, and Aviendha, she goes on her mission with the dragon in order to accomplish what they need to accomplish. But there was a moment in time where you can see that they both basically told each other, may our paths meet again. So there was their way of saying goodbye to one another. So maybe we might see them again, together. Or if not, it was just a brief love affair that had to happen in order to get us hooked to the series. I don't know. But I do feel like maybe at the end of the season, they will encounter one another, because by the way things are going, in season 3, I do feel like if both of them survive, I do feel like they might reconnect at the end of the season, but only time will tell. So far, the only thing that we can say is that yes, if you guys want to see what happened between them and see that moment, I will highly recommend you also watch, in this case, episode 1. Obviously, there are still other episodes that's still really good, because it also showcases, despite their love affair, all of them, in this case, there's two characters, they also have their individual stories and their individual goals. It's not like their relationship, or their storylines is just based on, the chemistry that they have between one another, but there is more to them than just, this love affair situation that happened, so that's also very good. So I will be watching, the season progression to see what is going to happen more. I feel like the show has a lot of potential to have a season 4, because there are still a lot of, undone, situation also become, also when it becomes to the other lesbian, situation that also has going on between Moraine and the Queen. So you will have to see if they will also have their moment, because right now it's like they are enemies, but not enemies, but they just have this weird vibe going on between them two. So we don't know if they're actually gonna rekindle or even see scenes of them together. So we will have to see if that's still gonna happen. But my main focus is just to shout out this new love situation that happened between Elayne and, in this case, Aviendha. I know I'm saying wrong her name, but it is what it is. So yes, guys, once again, the series is called The Wheel of Time, and it has 3 seasons available. It is available to watch on Prime Video, and I will highly recommend it, because let me tell you, the quality, the content, everything, the acting from me basically is a 10 out of a 10. The only thing that I would have liked is for the two to have a little bit more of camera time together, but we all know how it is when it comes to, representation. Sometimes the couples are together, and most of the times, it's just a brief scene, and this is exactly what we got. Once again, it's a brief scene. But hopefully, as the season progresses, we can see more of them. Like I said, I feel like they have a lot of potential to become a power couple, but only time will tell. Hopefully the writers are not destroying, this potential power couple. Let's see what is going to happen. But yes, guys, this is my quick review regarding, their love storyline. Like I already said, go ahead, go watch, go support, come back, let me know your opinion. And I also want to say, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I've also activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will help us out a lot. I really hope you all have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and goodbye.